Click the bell icon to get latest videos from Ekeeda.
Hello friends, today we will talk about multiple key access on an indexing. Now when we talk about indexing, that we can talk that a single key is referred as an index, where if we are referring to a multiple key, then it will be known as a multiple key access. We will know about handling a multiple single key indices as well as multiple key indices. And finally, we will introduce our covering indices. Multiple key access is especially important when we have to refer in the indexes more than one key or the primary key. Now first we will know about handling multiple single key indices. Now while handling the multiple single key indices, we are actually referring to that there are indices based on single key and there are more than one indices present in our relation. And if this type of scenario happens, then we need to configure our relation in such a way that it supports both the indices while solving the query. Say for the example that I want to fetch the department name finance and the salary is equals to 80,000 or less than 80,000. That means we are fetching a relation department based on the indices department name as well as salary. Now if we write this query, now there are several ways to solve this query. That we first create the index department name, look for the index, find all the values for finance, then we will look for the second index that close all the value of the salary, look for the salary and get whatever is the salary of 80,000 and then name all the instructors of that department as our ID. Now the second way to first look at the salary, whose salary is equals to 80,000. Then we will go for the secondary index that is department name. Then we will talk about the department name which has the salary 80,000 and also department name belongs to the finance. And then solve the query to take out the ID. Now the third way to use a multiple key that is department name finance, that it both points to finance and salary points to 80,000. That means a combination or a pair will be choosing now, not a single value. Finance 80,000 is our multiple key for indexing. So when we are feeding this type of values in the index, we are actually using multiple single keys combined into a single one to have the actual result and each of this multiple key access. So among these three queries, the last one uses the features of multiple key access, that it will look for the finance which points to the 80,000 salary. So in this way, we can access to the multiple queries. Now it can also go for the ranges. Now look at this query. Now this one supports that we are finding the department name and department name as in singles indices in this one. So we could have created ordered indices in this one and this one both, so that we can have a department name salary combination of a multiple key access, also as a single key that is department name and an ID that is a condition that is prescribed to it. So there can be several results that belong to department name equals to finance. There can be several results that belong to salary equals to 80,000. But there are only few results that supports both finance and 80,000. So first we need to create a multiple key, and the multiple key looks like department name and salary. Now we could create a B plus tree or an ordered indices on this multiple key that is department salary, and then use the B plus tree to actually fetch the result in this query. Now we can even use a range for the second one, like we are using that salary is less than equals to 80,000. That means also we are finding a particular query but within a range. Now when we are finding within a range to the indices or to the part of the multiple key, that means we are finding the salary that is less than equals to 80,000. So the index file itself is being ranged out. So now if we want to solve this query, now here the first attributes is a direct index that is finding department name as the finance, but while we are looking for the second one, that is the salary indices or the peer department salaries consisting of department name and salary. So it can also handle this correspondence because it corresponds to a range of the attribute in a B plus tree. Now, while we have created the ordered indices, we have already seen that the ordered indices can also belong to a range or a particular number of this attribute value that it is showing. Like we have stored in this ordered indices that the salary of these instructors can be 60,000 for more than one. So there can be a range for the instructors, and for which range each of the pointers will point to the definite and concrete values. Now if we use the only first attribute as in concrete value and the second one as in range, it is fine. But if we try to access both the multiple keys on a range basis, then how it will happen? Now if we want to solve this query, we have an B plus order tree on the indices on a multiple key, department name and salary. Now, if the B plus tree ordered indices was not there, then this type of query will give us an error because the department name is can equals to the finance or not equals to the finance. But the range is supported not in the normal SQL format. But as we have prescribed in B plus tree indices, then we can know that for even the alphabetical ordering, we can go for a range. That means if there are less than F, that means any value on alphabet that is less than F, like the chemistry or say any the alphanumeric department. So all this department that is less than F or starting with the alphabets that is previous than F, we can go for this department names. And also the salary is belonging to the range that is 80,000. So if there are ranges even with the character values, then also we can solve that within B plus tree ordered indices on a multiple key access values very smoothly. Now we will know about the covering indices. Covering indices are the indices that use not only an attribute key on a single basis but also attached with a primary key another attribute key which is being a non-candidate key on that value. Now suppose there is a non-clustering indices on this department name and salary. Then what happens? There can be many department names like with this finance, chemistry and maths for example. So there can for every department many values, salaries, IDs, building, budget and all. But if we configure our department key in this way, that we are having only the ID on that department and this budget on that department. We know that budget is directly implemented on ID because each building is belonging to each ID and each building is belonging to each budget. So in this way, we can relate the ID and budget as the primary key and a non-attribute key on a varying indices. So it is known as a covering indices. So the covering indices just supports all the features of a multiple key access as well as a non-attribute key to have the featuring as an indices file. Now the main issue with this covering indices is that there are a shorter index files that is reduces the height of this index files and also it go for a long overrun on the leaf nodes. That means the leaf nodes or the actual data values are mainly concerned here, but the index files is very shorter because the height is reduced on the search keys that we have introduced within primary key as well as a non-attribute key. So this is all for the multiple key access and the covering key indices. Thank you for watching this video. Stay tuned with Ekeeda and subscribe to Ekeeda.